I'm not imposing it on you or trying to force you to like it, but what I'm trying to say is that gain experience from it. I'm tired of this. This is not what I wanted to do anymore. I wanted to do something else.
One other thing I want to address with you is I'm not sure if you're worried about how your grandparents will feel since they did that. Just let them know what's going through your mind.
And our next email comes from Lenny. Lenny, I don't know if you're a he or a she.
Lenny's usually short for
Lenny's
Leonard, but...
Okay, he. Okay, Lenny, he said, I'm 24 years old and a new college grad. I've realized that the field I took isn't the right one for me, and the job I will be going to is not what I envisioned. I felt obligated to finish my college course to honor my grandparents' investment on my 529 plan, but now that I'm over school, I feel lost and don't know where my life is headed. Do you have any advice on how to discover my true calling? Lenny, I'm 51 years old and I still don't know what my true calling is. I'm not trying to discourage you, but you have to realize that your first job is not going to be your forever job. So you're basically judging the thing that you're going to do before you even started. Right?
Yeah.
Give it some time. Give it some time. I'm not imposing it on you or trying to force you to like it, but what I'm trying to say is that gain experience from it. You know?
Yeah.
You just graduated school, and I don't know if you were working before you graduated college, but whatever it is that the field, because you didn't say what field you are going to, but I think you need to experience it. Give it some time. Give it 6 months to a year and see how you feel about it.
Yeah. You can always take, if you, in that time, you've found what you actually want to do, you can, take online classes or go to night school, or if they still have that, I don't know, but to further your education. And a lot of the classes you've already taken should transfer to a different degree if that's your goal. But yeah, like Kay was saying, try to, see if what you did, you may end up liking the career that you initially chose.
Yeah, because you chose it for a reason.
Yeah.
Right? But I think it may be just that you're also just adjusting.
Yeah.
You're probably just adjusting. Like I said, you didn't say if you were working before you graduated college, but if you didn't, you might just be adjusting to your new life of, it's a transition from having one structure to another.
Right. And any time that I've had to change jobs or start a new job, the first couple of weeks, no matter if I was in high school or college or, after that and into a career, when I would start a new job, it was very uncomfortable. I thought, I'm not going to like this. But once you get used to it, once you get used to the people there and the flow and the environment, you'll find things that you like about it. And even if it's something you thought, well, I don't think I'd like this, there's other things to like besides the actual work. It's the environment that,
right.
if that's enjoyable to you, that'll make you continue and you can get through it.
Yeah, so after you've given it some time, say 6 months to a year, and you still find out that, no, this is really not where I want my career to be, then you can try and get a career counselor.
Yeah.
Google this, find this online. There's a career or personality test. It's called Myers-Briggs. It's a series of questions that they ask you to determine your strengths, your weakness, your personality type, and what career is appropriate for your type or for your interests. So it will have questions about what you're interested in, what kind of personality you have. It's called Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. It's a career assessment software that has it's long, so you have to have like 20 or 30 minutes to dedicate to take that series of questions.
Yeah, you're just getting out of school, so you're used to sitting for exams. And so
That's true.
That shouldn't be an issue.
That's true. So those are the things that you can do. Career counselor. Number one, give this a little bit of a chance.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that that you graduated on, or whatever career it is that you are going to start, that is connected to the college course that you took, give it some time. Give it 6 months to a year, and if you determine that this is really not something that you wanted to do, then go find a career counselor, take that Myers-Briggs test online. But you also have to realize that finding your true calling is not something that you realize early on. It's an evolution.
Yeah.
It's finding your calling depends on what phase in your life you're at. And you might think that there are people that, they found their true calling very early on. There are like that as well. But after some time, it sometimes takes years, sometimes a decade, and then they would stop that and do something else.
Yeah, and it's not uncommon for people in this part of the century compared to last century where they change jobs multiple times in their lifetime.
Yeah. It's a process of self-discovery.
Yeah.
Basically, when you're trying to find your true calling. It's not something that you realize very early on in life. And sometimes, like I said, I'm 51. I still don't know what my true calling is.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up either. So.
I thought I did. My previous life, I was a cake decorator. And I did that for almost more than 20 years. I did that. And I thought that was my true calling, and I found what I want. But then I just got burned out.
Yeah.
In doing that. And I thought that I'm not going to do this anymore, and I'm going to change my career. And I did. And after doing that second career, I thought that, it's not as fulfilling as I thought it would be. And I try and find again another thing to do. And that's what you do. You try and experiment, trial and error, until you find what you're really good at and what you're comfortable doing and what gives you fulfillment, the sense of fulfillment and the sense of, happiness in your life. There was one point when I was doing that cake decorating thing that I thought, this is what I'm going to do until the day I die. I didn't even see myself, and he can attest to that, I told him one time, I don't think that I will ever retire because I enjoy what I'm doing a lot. And then just a few years after, I'm like, I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Here, you do it. She handed it off to me. No.
I'm tired of this. This is not what I wanted to do anymore. I wanted to do something else. And that's what I do. And that's what you can do as well.
Yeah.
Right,
and
Lenny?
One other thing I want to address with you is I'm not sure if you're worried about how your grandparents will feel since they did that. Just let them know what's going through your mind. And whatever you did, whatever you've learned, will still apply to something in life and will apply to your future career. So,
best of luck to you, Lenny. This career path that you have chosen preliminary, I hope that you learn a lot from the experience, of doing it. Just, think this is just a first step that you're going to do for the rest of your life. This is just one step to getting to know yourself more, to getting to know what you actually wanted to do, and don't rush it. Take time, your time, experience what you need to experience. And that's what life is about, really. We make it too complicated. But one thing, again, that I've realized, taking all of these psychology classes, is that we are here to experience life. That's what it is, really.
It's not the destination, it's the journey.
Yeah. Yeah, really, it is. We're here to just experience. So take in as many information as you can, and take the experience of doing what it is that you're doing, and then it will dawn on you what you wanted to do, or where you want your career path to go. And it will come some time when you feel like, okay, I found it, and then years later you feel like, okay, I don't want to do this and I want to do something else, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
You don't need to have like one path if that's not your design. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, Lenny.
Okay.
Good. Best of luck to your new career, and I hope that you find what you're looking for. All right. On the next episode of Clear Echoes, I've had a series of bad things happen to me one after another. It seems like I find myself in this situation all the time. Am I doing this to myself subconsciously? Whatever it is that you focus on, that's what you will find. No matter what the situation is. There are times when you misinterpret things that are happening because subconsciously, or like your pattern recognizes, oh, this is what this is.